Manu, lovely to see you. First off, just how are you? Obviously, late withdrawal from the game on Wednesday night, so just how are you physically?
Yeah, I had a bit of pain in my groin the day before the match already, but I thought I was good to go. So I did the warm-up and everything, but I didn't feel 100%. And then it was, better not to risk it. And hopefully I can be back for the weekend again.
Pep joked after the game that training on Thursday was just going to be Erling Haaland and a couple of goalkeepers. Does it feel as though the squad is kind of physically being tested at the moment?
Yeah, I mean it is. I said it already before. We're playing so many matches, and it's not only our team. You've seen as well. Spurs yesterday. I also had some injuries. I think Arsenal are struggling as well with injuries. I think at one point it's going to get to every team because it's not easy to cope with all of that. But I mean we don't have any other option to keep going.
How do you mentally deal with that? I suppose when you know the season is getting with more and more games, goes on potentially to July for Manchester City. That must be a lot to deal with because there's only so much you can do to prepare physically, but also mentally you might be one every game is another potential injury, right?
Yeah, I think the best thing to do is to stay in the moment. I mean, we can't think about what's going to happen maybe in July if we're actually going to get there. But yeah, I think that's the easiest, just to stay in the moment, take game by game and then see how it is.
Do you have faith that this kind of relentless schedule will be looked at, potentially changed? Because this can't go on forever. This can't keep on going on with 60, 70 game seasons.
I hope so. I hope they will think about it and make some changes to it because it's not easy for us players and also for all the people I would say around football and right now our staff as well. It's not easy to manage with everything, but yeah, I hope they will do some changes to it.
So one player obviously missing, but he had one of the nights of his life this week in Rodri, Ballon d'Or winning Rodri. How was that to see your teammate up there in Paris receiving that famous trophy?
No, it's unbelievable. Really, I was at home and said to my wife, "It's crazy. He's there now, and he's been crowned the best player in Europe or the world." There must be an unbelievable feelings being there with his family and are being really proud of him. I'm happy I could help him maybe a bit in this. He's an unbelievable player, Rodri. Obviously, he's missing now for us. It would help us a lot more if he would be with us. But that's part of the game. So yeah, I'm happy for him that he won the trophy and hope he's going to be back with us as soon as possible. Is
it nice as a non-attacker to see another player that isn't a forward or a wide player getting this award? Yeah, definitely. And I've seen as well that the Ballon d'Or has been back in the Premier League since like 16 years or something. So yeah, I'm really happy that it's also one of my teammates. So yeah. How does it when a teammate does something like that and they get an award? Because you don't have time to sort of celebrate, I suppose, their success because they're either for the next game or you're in the middle of a schedule. Would it be nice to just kind of take a moment and go, "I'll take him over dinner. Say congratulations, well done." Yeah, definitely. But actually, I haven't seen Rodri in a long time because he's been in Madrid getting his treatment and everything and the surgery. So I don't actually know when's the last time I've seen him. Maybe the day after the injury happened. So. But he will be back. He will be back at some point, and then we will definitely talk about it. Maybe have a dinner or something. So yeah, I'm looking forward to that. Coming up against Bournemouth, got a fantastic record. Again, a ridiculously good record, the best record. Yeah. Oh yeah, we've never lost, never dropped a point in the Premier League to Bournemouth. Is it one of those games where you're just like, okay, records are records, right? They've already beaten Arsenal this season. They are better than their record against us suggests. They're definitely better than the record. I think it's always a really tough ground to go to play there. They're a really good team. You could see Arsenal was struggling as well. Obviously, they played with one man down, but still, I think Bournemouth is a really good team, and it's tough to play against them. So, yeah, I think the record is not fully true how Bournemouth really is as a team. And I suppose it's, long trip, like I said, we're in that relentless part of the season where it's 2 games a week. These are the kind of games where you cannot give up sort of mentally as well as physically going into these games because they will catch you out. Yeah, but I think you can never give up. So it's always easy to say that, but you actually can never give up unless you're a champion already. Then maybe it's not that bad if you drop a point here and there. But obviously, like if you drop points now or if you drop points in December or January, it's important all the time because there's so many good teams in the Premier League and they will keep you on your toes all the time. So you have to be focused on every matchup. Yeah, this title race already feels intense. It feels like there's a lot of teams potentially that could go on a run between, for weeks and not get beaten. And it feels like it's going to be you, Liverpool, Arsenal, potentially other teams as well. Just nip and tuck all season, right? Yeah, I mean, I always see us at the top. I'm confident in that. With
we've done it over a lot of years, and we want to do it this year again.
That drive, that sort of mentality. Whenever you speak to yourself, whenever you speak to Ruben Diaz, it is evident that is what's. There's no doubt that you guys are mentally focused every game. That sounds is that physically, mentally exhausting, because it can't to be on it that much.
Obviously, it's not always possible in every match, but you try to go in and give your best at the day you can. Sometimes it's better, sometimes it's not so good, but that's what you got teammates for, to help each other, to lift you up when it's not going well. And I think that's something we're doing really well in our changing room. Even if someone has a bad day, we're not trying to put him more down. We're trying to lift you up. We're trying to work it together. And I think it's also a great reason for our success.
Whenever we talk about one of your many talents away from the pitch, but also one of your loves is NFL, isn't it? I know I remember last time we spoke when you were telling me all about your NFL team. You were undefeated this time of the season.
Yeah, I lost 4 in a row since then.
Oh no!
I went from 4-0 to 4-4. Yeah.
Now I know you're a stats monster as well, so that must really hurt. Yeah. But how good is that to have that release?
Really good. I mean, I'm enjoying Sundays a lot to watch NFL, to watch Red Zone, and look at my fantasy team and texting with my friends, having a good matchup against them. But yeah, I'm in a bad run. But hopefully I can break it this weekend.
Who's your team? Who's your team you support?
The Atlanta Falcons. They're actually doing really good this
fine,
year.
Yeah. Kirk Cousins is playing well.
Yeah,
so.
I'm really happy for them, because the last few years haven't been so easy. But this year it looks good. I hope they keep going like this. They're first in the division, so. Yeah,
which NFL player do you need to step up for your team this season? This week?
I mean, who do I need to step up? I need Malik Neighbors to do what he did for the first few weeks, because it's obviously not only his mistake, but he hasn't scored this last weekend so much, and he was injured before. He was out for 2 weeks with a concussion, so I hope he's getting back on track.
He's up against Jaden Daniels as well. That's going to be interesting. So
yeah.
Do your job, Malik Neighbors. You've heard. Manny needs you. Good to speak to you, Manny. Appreciate it.
Yes, yeah.
Thanks,
appreciate it. Thank you.